Welcome to part 3 of my little firewood shed project. Well, first part 1 and part 2, I was able to get these legs installed, the headers and the joists. So now in this video here, part 3, I'm going to go ahead and get these little cross braces installed, the roof installed, the firewood in there, and everything else. So here I'm just putting some little gussets using some mulberry branches that I have. In my opinion, it's going to give it a rustic look. That's the look that I'm going for. Now, these are some 10-year-old 2x6s and maybe some 2x8s. They're kind of long. I've had them for a long time on a birdcage project that I did, that I took apart and I redid. So this is extra. I plan on using this now for the roof. So as you can see, I have the first one installed. It's 20 foot wide, and probably in one of these clips you'll see the twine that I have going across the top that I talked about in the other videos. So all the logs that are extending past the front, I'll cut off all the same. You can see them right there. Those will eventually get cut off. Look at the center gussets that I have. Look at, in my opinion, how nice that is. I really like that a lot. Some of the pieces that I have, the long pieces that I told you about, the 2x6s, I'm going to cut them down in half to try to get the most out of the extra wood that I have. Now the reason why I'm reusing this wood is because it's straight, it's not twisted or warped or cut or anything like that, and there are long pieces. This one 2x6 right here will get me the entire 20 foot length if I split it down the middle. Now what we're looking at here is a lot of fence boards that I'm cutting to height that are going to go behind the shed, overlooking my neighbor's fence. In front of that is going to be a rain gutter I'll install later. So I have all the front logs trimmed, the joists. They're all cut flush, and the 2x6 extends past 2 inches. And you can see if you look closely at that, some of the wood is notched, so the 2x4s or the 2x6s go across and it's perfectly level. And some of them I have shimmed up with wood below the 2x4 to bring it up. And it's all screwed down with lag bolts. Go in the back, we're going to take a look at the fence boards and the rain gutter. So the fence boards are, I don't know, 20 inches tall, just guessing. So here's the roofing material that I picked up. 7 sheets, 8.5 feet long, 36 inches wide. Alright, so you see this twine here? Well, above the twine I have 2x4s going all the way across. That's what the metal is attached to. So what I did on the top there, center with the 2x4, I used the twine, stretched it out, and that's my gauge. So when I attached the metal roofing into the 2x4, I was able to center it directly to the center of each 2x4 without ever missing. And you can see how all the water drains into the rain gutter, and it all goes to the back where the bushes are into a rain barrel that I have installed. So if we ever do get rain out here in the southwest, then I'll be able to save that for any plants in the future. It's looking really nice in my opinion. This whole project here I think cost about $150 in all, and all that cost was just the roofing material, the metal. The rest of it was either the logs that I pulled down from the mountains, the extra material that I had left over, the fence boards I already had left over, oh, the rain gutter I had to buy. It may have been a little bit extra, but I'm still going to say about 150 bucks. It's not bad. So these pallets are going to be what I'm going to stack the firewood on. So half of this project is going to be firewood, and the other half is going to be for equipment that I keep. Now, this whole shed will hold a total of 6 cords of firewood. 3 cords will go on one side, and the other half will remain empty for the equipment. So I have the face here. This is like a wall. So this wood is faced this way. It kind of protects all the wood behind it. So if the wind and the rain come in, it'll always keep the wood on the inside dry. Some of the equipment I told you about is going to be cement mixer, log splitter, flat cart, and other various pieces. You'll see that I have the 2x4s right there on top of the pallets spaced for an 18-inch long piece of firewood. And it gives me about 2 inches in between each cut. So all the wood that I bring into this shed has already seasoned out there in the open. I have another area for the wood. When I cut all my rounds, when I'm out there, I cut them all at 18 inches. That's a lot of wood. It's a mixture of oak and pine. Now if you notice the plywood that I put in the back there, I had a couple extra sheets that kind of gave it some strength on the backside, and it blocks everything and keeps it nice and dry inside there. So what I should do is do one final updated video of this whole thing when I get a chance. It's been 2 years since I did this here. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you liked it. Really hope it was worth your time and you took something from it. For me, it's been a lifesaver to keep all my wood out of the weather like this. I really like it a lot. It's definitely worth the time and the trouble. I think it took about a week to build. It took a little longer than I anticipated, but it was definitely worth the trouble. Give me a thumbs up, subscribe, share with all your people. We'll see you next time. Hope you like it.